Guys, welcome to my channel. It's C of Speaking Crochet. So guys, today you're going to learn this top simple mesh crop top. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you've not yet subscribed. This top is just a cover up top, mesh top, so just get anything decent under and you'll be good to go. So guys, let's start. I'm going to use a 5.0 mm hook and acrylic yarn for this project. So first of all, you make your chain, and your chain depends on your size. Okay, so you make your chain as long as you want it, because after making that long chain, you put it around your waist to find out if it's better for you, or if it's okay, then you are good to go. So you make your chain as long as you want. So I'm chaining. Mind you, this top it goes with every size. Okay, so depending on you just chain, and you can make it as long as you want it. So this is just the basic. So you just make your foundation chain. Yeah, so at the end, this is what you'll be getting. Then you fix it the beginning to the beginning of the chain with the end of the chain. You just fix making a single crochet, okay, so that you get this cycle. Then you chain 10. You're going to chain, so we are chaining 10. Then you are going to skip 4, and in the 5th you make your single crochet. So you chain 10. Okay, so we are always going to chain 10 for this project. Of course, you can make it lesser or more than 10, depending on how wide you want your mesh holes to be. Okay, so the higher you chain, the higher your mesh become, the bigger your mesh becomes. So you chain 10, you skip 4, in the 5th you make your single crochet. Okay, so we are going to do this round. Yeah, so after completing the first row, you should be getting something like this. So the next or the last mesh, what you're going to do is you just chain and you fix it in between the first mesh that you created. So you chain 10, and yeah, you make a single crochet between the mesh. Yeah, so this first mesh, just in the middle part, you make a single crochet. Okay, so we are done with our first part. Now we continue making our meshes by chaining 10. Then you make single crochet in between. So you make your single crochet into the mesh that you have. You've already done. Yes, so you make your single crochet over there. Right, so this work is all about chaining of 10 and skipping of chaining of 10 and making single crochet into this mesh hole that you've already created. Okay, so this is how the mesh is done. So you're going to go round and round and round, but before that, let's put a stitch marker here just for us to know where we started from and where we are going to end. Okay, so it makes it very easy for you to identify where you're going to end. So let's chain 10. Then you make your single crochet. You chain 10, you make your single crochet round and round and round and round. So this is very easy. It's one of the easiest tops that you can make. Your easy to go. I know summer is in, so this is just something simple. So you keep on going and going. So we're done with the second row. Now moving on to the third row. Okay, so with the same process, you chain 10, you single crochet, you chain 10, then you single crochet throughout, not forgetting where your stitch marker is, because your stitch marker is the beginning or the end of your work. So let's keep on making it round and round and round and round, and let's see what happens. So the more you go, you see that the work, your dress gradually increases. Okay, so depending on how long you want it to be, Okay, so I made like 7 rows. Yeah, so I made 8 rows here. So let me teach you the next step. So after that, we are going to create armhole for our work. Okay, so right from where we started from, or where we are ending, where the stitch marker is directly up of it, you put another stitch marker there. Okay, then we are trying to create armhole. Okay, so making sure that the armholes becomes equal on both sides. So let's say we've placed a stitch marker here, so definitely another stitch marker should be around this place. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, so this are armhole. Okay, you can just adjust it anyhow. Just make sure that one part is equal to the other parts. Okay, so we are going to do the same for the other side too. So we just locate, making sure that one part doesn't become bigger than the other. So you just find a place to stitch up, to place our stitch markers. Okay. Right, so we are ready now, and because yeah, all the sizes are equal right now. Get past this stage and you are good to go. Right, so the next of what you're going to do is you're just going to continue with our mesh from one side, then we continue with the other side of our work instead of going round and round. Okay, so from where your chain is, you make your chain of 10. Make a chain of 10. Then you turn your work, instead of making your single crochet over here, you turn your work, then you go back. Okay, so we are just going to do the mesh backwards again. Yeah, so the stitch markers are just indicators of where you are going to end and where you are going to start with your meshes. Okay, so you keep on making it. We put your single crochet here, you chain 10, then in the next mesh hole you create your mesh, so you make your single crochet. Okay, so we will keep on, so that this part of our dress or our top will move upwards. Yes, so after this you chain again, then make your single crochet, you chain 10, then you make your single crochet. Right, okay, so you chain 10, then you do your last mesh over here. Okay, so we are going to chain 10 and turn our work again. This time, instead of going around, because you are trying to create an armhole for our work, so instead of going round and round to increase the height, you are just increasing one side first before we move on to the other side. Okay, so you make your mesh, just chain, then you make your mesh. Okay, so you keep on with this mesh until, so I'm making meshes of 3 rows for this part. Then I'm going to make meshes of 3 rows for the other part too. Sorry guys for the background noise. I'm in school right now and I'm trying to record this video, so can imagine the noise you have here. Don't worry. Okay, so you keep on with increasing this side, and when you're done with this side, you just chain. Okay, so let's have our last row of mesh, then we'll just end it and start with the other side. Fix your yarn there, and you're going to start creating the mesh for this side too. So you cut off your excess and you start making the same process. So after making your mesh to the stitch marker, you turn your work, then you continue with the mesh, just like we did for this part. Okay, so next what you do is you're going to join the armholes. Okay, so you're going to use a chain of 10. So you're chaining 10, then you join it with to the other side where you have your stitch marker. So you're chaining 10, and yeah, so with the chain of 10 you fix it where your marker is. Okay, so this is what you should be getting. Okay, so we join to make an armhole, then we are going to work around and round around the armhole to create this long sleeve mesh. Okay, so this is the armhole that we have created. So we are going to chain 10 as usual and single crochet with 10 chains, then single crochet here, you chain 10 and you make a single crochet again. Okay, so we are going to do this round and round, not forgetting where we started from, using our stitch markers as indicators. So we're going to go round and round and round and round and round until we get the length of the sleeve that we want. Okay, so when we are done with this part, we just move to the other side and we do that again. So let's do it. You chain 10, then you single crochet, you chain 10. Okay, make sure that your single crochet comes between a mesh. So you chain 10, then you make your single crochet. Okay, so now we've gotten to where we chain the 10 to join the two sides together. So remember from the beginning with the base, what we did was we chained 10 and we skipped 5, we skipped 4, and in the next we did, so in the 5th we make a single crochet just like we started with this, with the base. Okay, so again just going to chain 10 again and fix it to the other side. Chain 10, yeah, then okay, so we are done with our first row. So you keep on with these parts round and round and round, chaining and fixing a single crochet in between, the meshes with each round and round till you get your desirable width that you want. Then you come to height that you want. Then you come to this part of armhole. We do the same thing for that. So let's do with one side. So after finishing that side of our sleeve, you can see that sleeve has already been formed. Our mesh sleeve has been formed. Go round and round and round, and this is what we have. Now let's start with the other side of our top. Okay, so we are going to join. Okay, so we do the same for the other side. You join the two sides, then with a chain of 10, then you keep on making your mesh round and round and round and round. So guys, at the end you should be getting something like this. Look at our work, it's so beautiful, very simple. Okay, you can take off your stitch markers and you can just get enough for this, and you are good to go. Thank you guys for joining me with this tutorial. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.